What's up? Welcome back to the channel. So I thought I'd do a bit of a short video on the wheels that I've got for the Beetle, and I brought these wheels because I got them a pretty good price. But I knew I had to do a bit of work to them because I wasn't really happy with how they were. But anyway, so what I've brought is a set of 911 Porsche replica fuchs, however you want to say it. I've got a set of those. I've got a 4.5s on the front and 6s on the rear, so I'm going for that sort of classic look. But yeah, so I've been chipping away trying to get these things stripped down, and I tell you what, bit of a mission, but I've got there. I've only got one to do, and I've given them a bit of a polish up, and I'm about to basically remask them up and get them ready for some gloss black, a bit of single stage automotive paint just to do the detailing on them. So yeah, I'll show you what I've done so far and a bit of a process. So it's not going to be a long video, it's going to be a short one. This is what I brought, and I believe these are from the California imports. And yeah, as you can see, the detailing on the sides was where it's not meant to be there. I've stripped all that off. I've paint stripped the whole lot, taken all that black off, and yeah, I thought I'd just show you guys a bit of the process of what I've done, and you can sort of see what the end result will be like once we get them all done. I've got two so far. So that's the rear one, and that's the front 4.5. Now you can still see where the black was. That's just sort of ingrained into the alloy because it's quite porous there, where they obviously like sort of bead blast it in the factory. So it's basically just so you can get there's a bit of a hold there for the paint. But I'm going to mask these up with a fine line tape, bit of masking tape, and then basically I'll key it up all these areas here, and we'll shoot those in a single stage automotive black, a gloss black, and these should look pretty bloody awesome. And for the price I got them, a little bit of work sometimes is not bad, you know, and I think they're going to look so good on this. I've got just some replica Porsche center caps coming for it too. We'll detail those up and really set this thing off. I've always wanted these wheels. Ultimately, I'd love to get a set of chrome detailed fuchs for the bus, but that'll be in the future. So yeah, that's those. You can see how the detailing on them's not very good. So that's why I can't stand that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's why I've stripped those back and spent a bit of time getting all that black paint off with a paint stripper. It wasn't a fun job, but I've made it happen. I got it done. And yeah, that's what you end up with. It's a bit of work, but I actually enjoyed the polishing part, because it's pretty cool and you can get it to come up pretty nice considering it's just polished alloy. So yeah, that's the step. 4.5s, 6s on the rear, going on that. Righto, we've just keyed this up, scotched all that black, got that ready. We'll put some get some paint stripper on there, start stripping the shit off. Absolute lovely paint stripper we've put on here. Let that do its thing. Righto, so this is where we're at. So I've fine lined and masked the pedals up. Right, so this is where we're up to. So I've got these etch primed up, and now I'm going to give these a quick rub, a super fine pad, and get these prepped ready to get some colour on them. So yeah, so that's where we're at now. So those looking like that. The other one is in the garage, so we'll get those done too. Alright, so that's the first coat down. We'll just let that tack off just a little bit, and then I'll hit that again for a last coat, and that looks pretty good coverage. I've got to get in those little these little bits in here. A little bit tricky, but we'll get it. It's pretty good, pretty shiny. Alright, sorry about the background noise, but here you go. They have come up, absolute treat. So I've just hit those twice. One's the old single stage automotive gloss black. I've got one wheel to go, so I'm still waiting on that rim to come actually, so I'll do that, well, in my own time, but for now you guys can see what I've done. Sorry about the back noise, someone's doing the lawns. But yeah, man, I'm stoked with that. How good. So yeah, we are stoked. Absolutely stoked. Turn her out. Not bad for the old spray can. Awesome product. Look at that. Rightio, we finally got our Porsche style center caps, and they look pretty cool. But now I'm going to detail these up in the Porsche colours. So I've just masked this up, gave it a bit of a key up, scotched it up with a scotchy, and a bit of etch primer on there. And now I'm going to hit those with some colours. So yeah, I just got this metallic finish gold, sort of yellowy gold, from the local hardware store, and I'm going to lay that down on this first, and then basically after that I'll let that dry, and then I'll do the red and black accents on that with a little brush. I've got some 2K black and a bit of red there, and we'll see what that's going to come up like. We'll just film as we go along and so you guys can get an idea of probably how hard it's going to be, to be honest. I'm going to have some steady hands, it's pretty small. But yeah, that's where we're at. We'll keep going. Now I know it's not that professional and you probably can't see that. It's got a slight metallic on it, and it is quite yellowy. It's definitely not what I'd say is gold. But I think it should be okay. The older style sort of Porsche colour is kind of a bit yellowy gold, so we'll let's just flick a bit on there, see what happens. It's pretty quite hard to see in this light. When I put some on there, it does looks quite yellow, but it's only really the inlay part I need where it's textured. So I think it's going to be alright. Once the black goes on there and the red, you're gonna lose that. But anyway, you can kind of see it's pretty cool. I think the red and the black are going to break it up a bit. Let's hope so anyway. So this is what we started with, and this is what we've got now. Now, I think it's come up pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's not easy to do, but pretty happy with the outcome of that. So just got to do that another 3 more times. There you go, it's what we finished up with, and I'm pretty happy with that. I've still got the others to go, but for now that is done. So all that work, that's what you end up with. There you go, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Let me know if there's more stuff you want to see on the channel. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.